How y'all doing today? Coming at y'all again with another video. This is from the Life After Life New Beginnings video that I started. And today my topic gonna be on major consequences. And major consequences on the bad decisions that you're making in life. I'm gonna hit y'all a little bit with this Brittany Griner story, but it's not to cash in on nothing. It's just it's something that stood out about this whole situation that I just was talking about on one of my podcasts. I mean, one of my videos. And it's detrimental that we watch these key words on what these people saying. And I got another video I'm gonna do just explaining penal colonies, because somebody brought it to my attention that everybody don't know what a penal colony is. But this go along with my situation and my major consequences on what I made some bad decisions that tie into this video today. But as far as Brittany Griner, I want to, I do my research. So I was researching it today, and Brittany Griner, she a WNBA star, two-time Olympic gold medalist who was detained in Russia since February on drug charges. They made a prisoner swap, the United States and Russia. But the point I want to make about this unique situation and some of the basis of my platform and some of the dialogue I recently discussed is that she was sentenced to 9 years in a penal colony. They accused her of carrying hashish oil in her luggage at an airport near Moscow, trying to rejoin her team, a professional team, UMMC, which she played for during the WNBA offseason. That key word right there that caught my attention was penal colony. And like I said in my last video, I was explaining to y'all, my audience, about how Georgia was one of the last penal colonies in the 13 colonies. And it amazes me that this situation came out for us. They were sending this girl to do time in a penal colony. And like I said, a little later on, I'm gonna enlighten y'all about penal colonies and how detrimental you got to pay attention to the keywords. And I also, as far as my situation and what's going on with the bad decisions I made, my major consequences it wasn't associated with that. It's just that you got to be conscious of what's going on around you. Especially, I'm specifically hitting on these Georgia prisons. You know what I'm saying? In the state of Georgia as a whole, in the United States, it might be a problem too, which it is a problem. Like I said, a lot of people refuse to see what's going on right in front of their eyes. And anyway, back to my topic, major consequences. And I'm going to show you how this was detrimental to me and the welfare of my situation or what I was going through. I made some bad decisions that could have caused me some major consequences in my life today. You remember I started my video and I said I made some bad decisions, and I made a bad decision on a female that I chose to be in my life. I tried to end the relationship, and by her knowing my situation and what I was facing, what I was dealing with from day to day, as far as being out of prison and still having a life sentence, still having to deal with the state of Georgia on this parole thing, she made some false accusations against me that I didn't even know existed. She accused me of putting my hands on her, and I wasn't even in that town at the time. And little be noticed, I didn't even know that this warrant was out on me for this situation. But my point is these guys that's locked up and getting out of prison, and the dudes that's in my situation that's got time with the state of Georgia on parole or probation, and they out here in these streets. I'm trying to educate y'all and let y'all know that it happened to me. You know, about this accusation and my record, my past record, I couldn't tell nobody that I ain't do this. You know what I'm saying? They was listening, but they weren't hearing. So it caused me to be incarcerated again. So, you know, I did 28 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes I say 29 years because I just recently got out from doing another year almost because of a false accusation. And how this tie into prison, I'm always gonna come to you on a prison aspect and give you the knowledge on what we as being incarcerated people before and out, what you need to be aware of. So anyway, this girl, this female, she filed this report, and the state took it upon themselves to prosecute the case. So in this endeavor that she proceeded to pursue, I was locked up like 8 months after the warrant was initially took. I never knew that this warrant was out on me, and I was in the process of getting my CDL license. I had just came from Jacksonville for taking the test, and I passed the permit. So I was, you know, trying to do pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Striving to be better. Instead of, you know, I was thriving, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And I was locked up on this warrant, and they said I had a simple battery charge. I couldn't, for the life of me, think about what it was that I had done. I knew I hadn't done nothing. So anyway, this how this process worked though. They took me to the county jail. They held me. I had a bond, but in all this, parole had a hold on me. So I couldn't make bond, and I couldn't get out because I had a hold. I ended up staying in the county jail for like almost 4 months. So after they forced me, the parole board, to take a 6-month waiver, I ended up coming back to prison for 6 months doing PDC time. That's parole detention center. So I did all this time, like 9 to 10 months, and in the process of this, I lost everything that I had accomplished from getting out after 28 years. I had been out like almost like 2.5 years, and it was a major setback because when I got out the first time, I had to try to build myself back up. You know, I'm gonna speak a little bit about that in a later video. But I lost everything that I had accomplished, or everything that I had achieved when I got caught, when I did these last 10 months of my life. And I just wanted the brothers to know and understand that, you know what I'm saying, we make bad decisions and they could cause us major consequences. You got to be aware or conscious of the people that you put yourself around, who you put in your circle and surround yourself around, because this state is a real penal colony, and they strive off of the downfall of the community that's minorities in this state. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the people you choose to be around. So anyway, in this incident, I got out, and everybody I tried to tell, give my story to, explain my story to, nobody wasn't really listening. You know what I'm saying? Because my past record had dictated how my future would be, especially on people understanding where I had done versus where I'm at today, or what I was striving to do. When nobody believed me, I lost everybody again. You know what I'm saying? I should have learned my lesson after the first time when everybody left me. Only had a few people by my side during 28 years of my life. And so I called my public defender, and you know what they call them, public pretender. And I called her and I asked her the other day, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying, what we doing on this case? You know what I'm saying? Because this could have very well sent me back to prison. I'm out with a life sentence on parole, You know what I'm saying? Any little thing could send me back, you know what I'm saying, if I surround myself around the wrong people. So she advised me that they had a report on what this girl said I had done to her, but all the while, even while I was incarcerated during the PDC time, I was telling everybody I ain't do it, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what I said or how I tried to explain it, wasn't nobody believed that I didn't do this shit. So she tells me that it's my word against her word, and you know what I'm saying, we just gonna have to go to court. And mind you now, it's a misdemeanor charge. I mean, this ain't nothing to say about women, because I truly in my heart, I believe I got a lot of respect for women. I believe women are the earth of this world. Without a woman, you know what I'm saying, life wouldn't exist. I got a mama, I got a sister, I got a cousin, female cousin. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing against women. It's just making the right decision on the women that you choose when you get out of prison, or even when you on the street. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the type of female that you're dealing with. And like I said, I tried to end a relationship, and it cost me like another year of my life after 28 years, and it was devastating to me, because I couldn't believe that I had got myself back into a situation where I had to go back to prison. It kind of blowed my mind, and I lost everything. So it's extreme for me. This was very serious for me. I was in a very serious situation, and the good thing that came out of this is that I got a call yesterday from my public defender, and she said that the case was dismissed. So I sit back and I meditate on that for a minute, and it really ain't hit me yet, because I still was in lingo, because I really didn't know how to feel out here, because I knew I had a court date coming up for something I didn't do, and I could have very likely went back to prison for X amount of years just for coming in contact with the authorities. So it was a breakthrough for me that made me breathe easy. I could exhale again, and start putting some things in my life that I really had on hold, because I felt like I had to go face this situation. But God is good, you know what I'm saying? I believe in God, and I prayed on it, and I prayed, and you know, my prayer was answered. So now I have to make better decisions. So as I do these videos, and it's basically for my brothers incarcerated, and for the young brothers, or the brothers that's headed this way. And when I mean headed this way, doing things in your life that'll get you sent to prison. You know what I'm saying? Prison ain't a good thing. I want my videos to be different, as far as I want to educate people about prison, but at the same time I wanna stop people from coming to prison. You know what I'm saying? If they can, if it could be a deterrence for these guys that really don't understand what prison about and what the traps are set out there for us. You know what I'm saying? I want to educate these brothers before they end up in a situation like me, because I had a prosperous career. I could have been anything I wanted to be. It wasn't because I was ignorant or wasn't able to comprehend or do things. I just didn't apply myself. You know what I'm saying? I got with the wrong people. I had the wrong intentions. I had the wrong circle around me. So be careful on the circle that you put around you, man. If it ain't positive, then you don't need to be around it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to also educate my brothers that's getting out of prison, because I didn't know either. People always told me, man, a lady came up my Lifers program and told me from the parole board, she said the number one reason that men come back to prison after coming out on parole is a woman. And I didn't believe it. But I was a firm believer, because it could have been major consequences that took place behind this issue that this girl accused me of. So I'm thankful today that I could still come back and do my videos and enlighten people on what's really going on out here in this world and far the prison system go. You know what I'm saying? I want to educate my brothers that's out here, and I want to educate my brothers, and I'm a voice for the brothers that's in there. You know what I'm saying? And I do have a donation. And if you got loved ones in prison right now, man, you know, it's Christmas time. I know a lot of people don't believe in Christmas. A lot of people don't celebrate Christmas. But I know if you got somebody incarcerated, man, reach out to them, man. And, you know, because we need somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody to talk for us. We need somebody to understand our situation. We need somebody to love us because we still people. I got a lot of remorse for the situation I got myself into 30 years ago. If I could change it, I would. I can't. So I got to keep moving forward. I can't keep living in the past. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still searching for jobs, getting turned down because my past record, it continues to haunt my future, you know. And it's complicated, but you always got to have somebody beside you or somebody to help you. Everybody needs somebody. You can't do this alone. And I got some people that's around me, that's surrounding me, that want positive things for my life. I'm not trying to be no big shot or nothing, you know what I'm saying? People change when they start getting a little, you know, notoriety or a little more, you know, funds or whatever it is. I would like to believe that I'm a real individual and that I always keep my word, even to the brothers that's incarcerated. I still look out for them out my pockets ever since I've been out. Like I said, I got a donation that's on my Cash App, and you can believe that none of that won't be for me. You know what I'm saying? I got a special lady in my life that's been holding me up and believing in me and understanding me and putting up with my, you know what I'm saying, my attitudes and, you know what I'm saying, inconsistencies. And, you know what I'm saying, my mama, she always encouraged me. I got a cousin that's encouraging me also, and a few more people in my life that's doing positive things and trying to do positive things to help me make it in this life this time. And I pray that I make the right decision. We don't always make them, so you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need people to guide us. So if I can come to you in these podcasts or these videos and spread a little knowledge, I mean, come to me if you got some advice, if you got any questions about anything that's going on with the prisons or outside, and you need somebody to explain something to you, you know what I'm saying? As far as prisons are concerned, I'm always here, man. You hit me up on my videos, subscribe to my YouTube cast, and you know, subscribe too, you know, and start liking them. We trying to build this thing up and put these brothers together, man. And I'll see y'all on my next podcast, man. It's been lovely to keep God first all the time. And I pray that y'all learned something or heard something that will help you, educate you on what's going on in Georgia today for the prison system. So y'all have a nice day, and I'll see y'all on the next podcast. Be cool.